This is Sandra, and welcome to another episode of Lee Street Beat. I'm here with T the Man and S Hacker, and we are here celebrating Mother's Day today. Right. And I can personally say that, I still have my mother, but I know a lot of people don't have their mother, but I still want to wish everybody a happy Mother's Day. How about you, T?
I want to wish my wife happy Mother's Day. I want to wish my daughter happy Mother's Day. My mother's not with us, as you know, Sandra. And but your mother is. I want to wish your mother happy Mother's Day.
So, thank you.
All right.
Tell her Marblehead say happy Mother's Day.
And
absolutely.
Yours is with us either, as Hacker, but to remember your family who's like a mother to you, happy Mother's Day to them.
Exactly.
All right.
And again, I'm thankful that my mother had a wonderful life, and I was happy to have her the majority of my life. So again, although she's not here, I take solace in the fact that she had a wonderful life.
That's good. That's good. That's good.
Mm-hmm. That's a blessing.
What do we got on the agenda for this year?
Well, it's been a year. We started out last year. Our anniversary was 4/20, and we started out with a few subjects that we're going to update this year. We started out talking about Donald Trump. We started also talking about R. Kelly, and we also spoke about Kanye West. And so those are the three individuals that we kind of want to give an update here on Lee Street Beat about what's going on. Needless to say, the Mueller report has been submitted. Bill Barr has done nothing but block and lie to the American public and, to the judiciary people. And now they are basically blocking 20 subpoenas into congressional oversight. I mean, you guys, they say that we are in a constitutional crisis right now. Mm-hmm. I believe that we are. Because this is uncharted waters.
We're uncharted waters. The Democrats have subpoena power, and along with that subpoena power, they have fines. And as you discussed earlier today, I think the Democrats need to get in there and show them that we are a third and equal branch of the government. You're not going to defy us. When you get Steve Mnuchin and you put a lien on his house, his car, his bank accounts, and freeze that stuff by subpoena of the United States Congress, and then any bank that ain't complying, they got to come from congressional oversight in order to operate banks in the U.S., and that's done through the Congress. The House of Representatives. So that's what they need to do. They need to start initiating those things on them and make them adhere to the rule of law, and that's what it is. Now, Trump is trying to fight this because they want to protect him. He's a criminal. You don't protect criminals. And anybody that's enabling them is criminal. So Lindsey Graham, you're a criminal. What's this? Those all the other Republicans.
Mitch McConnell.
Ted Cruz, you're a criminal. Rick Scott, you're a criminal.
Mitch McConnell.
Rubio, you're a criminal. So if you see a Republican, you can best bet they're a criminal because they're enablers of criminality. This ain't nothing new. This is the same thing that Hitler did in the 40s in Germany. He become populist. He blamed everybody but himself is the cause. Now he's in this trade war with China. He can't win. He want to fight Iran. It's like, hey, we're spread out all over the world. He want to go into Venezuela, but the Russians told him he better not bring his ass up in there. So what did he do? He backed on down. And he's beholden to the Russian government. And he knows it. I know it. I don't even know why we even go through this charade and thinking that, he might have criminality. You don't need to look no further. Just go ahead, indict his ass. And I know impeachment won't remove him, but I guarantee you this. If you put a lien on his businesses and make them holler, he'll squeal like a grease pig. That I do know.
S. Hacker, part of the 20 subpoenas that have been sent out, they're asking the Trump administration if they would provide information about them holding children in cages, about how Jared Kushner and Ivanka Trump have been given security clearances. It's not just about the Mueller report. These subpoenas are encompassing a wide range of things. What do you think about how they are treating this branch of government?
Again, I think Donald Trump has, since he doesn't read, I'm sure he's not read the Constitution. And of course, since he didn't read it, he's not adhering to the Constitution. Donald Trump, in essence, thinks he is a king or like Putin. Well, Putin can do anything he wants because unlike Russia, the United States is a real democracy. Most, if not most of Americans believe in the Constitution. Donald Trump believes he is above the law. And if you believe you are above the laws of this land, then you certainly believe that you are above the Constitution. The things that he is doing and the things that he's been allowed to do are, again, above what any average citizen, and although he's the president, again, in his presidential oath, he took an oath to uphold the Constitution of these United States. And his acts are not doing that. Security clearance is a major thing. Again, I'm a cybersecurity consultant. And I, in my work, have to follow the laws of the land. I can't simply attack a network because I think it's insecure. And then if I find something that's about insecurity that is a huge flaw, I personally cannot go out there and just shout it to the world. I have to go to the company I think is insecure, let them know, and give them 30 days to correct their situation before I say anything in public, because that is responsible disclosure. Donald Trump thinks, again, that he is different. He thinks the laws don't apply to him. He's lived his entire life. Again, we saw in I think the what come out where a report came out and said that how much money he lost within
He lost more money
years
than
because
any human being in the United States over the 10-year period from 85 to 94. It's
exactly. And again, but throughout that time, he was lying to everyone, saying how much of a success he was. He was on the cover and like how much of a great businessman he is and all that. And in essence, you're losing money every day.
It was during that time that he wrote The Art of the Deal.
Exactly. And I read The Art of the Deal. And at that point, and he didn't write it. He had a ghostwriter to write it for him. Donald Trump has never in his life done anything positive on his own. Even with the small business loan of $1 million that his dad gave him, with all the connects his father had, he still lost money because basically he just doesn't get business.
So, Tita, man, they have subpoenaed Don Jr., and this is coming from the Republican side. And what do you think is going to happen with that, bro? Because, you know, just like his daddy, he lied like his daddy.
They got no morals. They got no character of standard. They just sit there. They just want to get Don Jr. so they can cover for him. That's it. Anytime Lindsey Graham is asking for something and Devin Nunes is asking for something, there's no good to come about it. The fact that Richard Burr asked for it, and the reason why he personally affronted, because Don Jr. came to his committee and just lied to his goddamn face and said, you know, F you, and kept on stepping. And so now he's turning on.
Michael Cohen blew him up, and this is an opportunity for Don Jr. to clear his name.
But again, if you've been lying all your life, how can you clear your name? Because you used to lie. You know your name was dirty the first time you told a lie, and that's been decades ago.
Yeah,
again, how many lies have they told in the decades that they've been doing business? It's hard to keep up with that amount of lies. His father lies on a regular. He tells 2 or 3 whoppers a day.
No,
I think he's like 10 or 12 a day.
But again, if you multiply that by the days and then the years and then the decades, man, I don't have enough paper. We kill all the trees, printing out all the lies that the family has told. Right? You talk about you talk about climate change. Really? That's changing the climate. Just printing the lies that they have told. We kill the knowledge trees. Forget the Amazon.
I never thought I'd hear about lies causes climate change. That's a new one. And that ain't a lie. That's the problem. That's
true.
You know?
Exactly. And again, if you disseminate that document of all the lies that all the people want to know, we're burning up the earth.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Well, you know, let's kind of move away a little bit from Washington, because you know what, there's so much that we'll continue to keep up with. And let's go to our homeboy, T. We need to talk a little bit and update the people at Lee Street Beat about what's going on with R. Kelly. It seems like, well, his trouble has followed him even more since we launched our first show last year. It seems that he has been convicted of assaulting a woman, but they are giving him an opportunity to go back into court and talk about it because he's illiterate. And the reason why he didn't show up to court is because he can't read. Well, you know, the smallest violin from my perspective is playing for R. Kelly. I'm surprised that the court even considered, you know, taking that judgment and setting it aside and letting him have another opportunity to come to court. We all know that R. Kelly is a pedophile. We all know that R. Kelly is a predator. We all know that R. Kelly is a sick man. But you know what? I guess the court said, let's play it out one more time and see if somebody can read something to his ass.
How did that go? R. Kelly goes down to his mailbox and he brings out all these letters. And because he can't read, he throws them away saying it's junk mail. Mm-hmm. Is that what happened? He didn't take them back up there to his condo, lay him on the table, and let one of his, whatever, those women that live
girlfriends,
they can read.
They can see a date to go to court.
You know, that he got to court. I mean, the fact that the letter says, you know, looks like an envelope, you know, is sealed, and he don't know what his name, he don't know what his name looked like on a damn letter. Really?
He don't know what a date looks like?
Right. I mean, you know, and I can say R. Kelly can't read because R. Kelly is Chinese and he doesn't understand, you know, Arabic letters or something like that. But hell, this, you know, he can read, he know what English, he know A, B, C, and D is. I mean,
1, 2, 3, right?
I mean, just because he can say the word Lee Street and beat don't mean he's reading, because along with reading is comprehension. So, you know, R. Kelly can't comprehend what he's seen. That's the bottom line. He just illiterate. Well, why don't he take it and sing out that letter to somebody and tell them what it is? Oh, Robert Kelly, you gotta go to court on May the 23rd at 26 and
Seems like you got a date to go to court.
You know?
Right. Again, I think, to me personally, I think it's a convenient excuse because the fact that you can't read, right, but yet you have a condo, somebody's paying your electric bill. You had to read that, right? So whomever is over his finances, whomever is over retrieval of R. Kelly's mail, and whomever is over doing business for R. Kelly, somebody's getting that mail and somebody read that. So you're not going to sit here and tell me that R. Kelly didn't know that he had to be in court on such and such a day. Let me ask you this question. Of all the court days that you showed up to, who read you those letters?
You know what? You got a point there, Ash. You got a point there. You know what? Also, it's being reported.
When they gave him them papers and said that he's free to leave, he read that though.
Yeah.
Yeah. If a chick wrote down their number, he could read that though.
Oh yeah, he can get those digits. It's also being reported that R. Kelly, his daughter Joanne Lee, who was enrolled in California Art College, was refused admission because R. Kelly has not submitted payment. He said he thought his daughter dropped out of college. Mm-hmm. Listen, there's nothing more embarrassing to have your father be a so-called celebrity and you can't get your bill paid.
I don't want to be offensive to R. Kelly. When they send the tuition checks or the grades or whatever it is they send it to the student. They don't send it to the parent. Now, it's up to her to send it to her daddy or her mama to get money from it. Now,
he said he didn't pay because he thought she dropped out.
Well, he thought that because somebody told him that she wasn't in school.
And again, let me ask you this.
It is. Because I was going to tell you, you use the month of July, they're not in school. Some colleges don't start till the 3rd week of September. Maybe she wasn't in school and other schools started, and he assumed that, but because, like you said, he can't read.
If he got her grades, he couldn't even read her grades. Are you serious?
Well, she didn't give him the grades. Because, you know, it's just like when my daughter was in college. Shit, she never gave us the damn grades. I said, how you doing? I'm doing good. Like my grandson, he don't give the grades. How you doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing great. Then you're going to say, well, how are you doing great and you not passed this class? I don't know.
Hey, I can't. I'm doing R. Kelly. I don't know.
Wow. That must be
I just feel sorry for his daughter. I just think that's embarrassing.
You know?
You don't assume your daughter has dropped out of college.
And again, let me ask you this. You don't have to read to have a conversation, to call your
amen.
kid. Like, are you still enrolled? Okay. If she says yes to that, guess what? The next answer in that is, I need to pay your tuition.
Well, I'm gonna probably tell you what I think was going on. He's not talking to her. He's having her talk through some of his spokespeople, some of his people, and talking
The
about
people
tell
who
him.
can read.
It's just like, if I had a press agent, and I would tell my daughter, hey, if you got something to say, talk to my press agent, Molly. Well, hell, she ain't gonna talk to Molly. She's gonna talk directly to me. She ain't got shit to say to Molly. She
Exactly.
me. And if I
Because
don't
Molly ain't her. Because Molly not her dad.
If she want her tuition paid, she better tell Molly.
Now, if she want her tuition paid,
she did the right thing. She told her mama, and now we know. So I guess he gonna come up with that tuition money. But he had a hard time making bail. So I don't know. Maybe he had to go to the cash station and withdraw that money.
He gonna have to sing a song in a strip club. Yeah,
that's a lot of trips to the ATM.
Man, that's a lot of
500 at a time.
A couple of months ago, he when he was talking to in an interview, he said that he had for the first time gone to the bank by himself, and that's when he realized he really didn't have any money. I mean, all of these years that R. Kelly has been, working, making millions and millions of dollars. This was the time that he actually went to the bank himself to find out what his status was. So, that is the sign of a person who is illiterate. That is the sign of a person who's disengaged, doesn't understand what their finances are. But I mean, I just can't get over him thinking, assuming that his daughter had, withdrawn from college. I'm sure that they sent the bills to him, and he should make sure that his daughter is able to complete college. Shame on him. Shame on him. So listen, Kanye and Kim K just welcomed a fourth child, but Kanye has been preaching. Kanye, Jesus walks. He did a big ceremony there at Coachella. I'd like to think that some people that he's changing some people's lives. I did watch part of his ceremony, and I have to admit, when you got DMX out there preaching, it changes everything. It just puts a new perspective.
I'm gonna quote the Bible here. Beware of false prophets. That's all I'm gonna say. If you listen to Kanye going down that road, you might as well follow Jim Baker. What's his name? Billy Graham's son. Pat Robertson. You might as well follow them, because that's the road straight to hell. That's all I can say.
Well, tell us how you really feel.
I'm just gonna say it, because Kanye throws a little music and you feel kind of good, and then he's selling the damn T-shirt.
T-shirts are like $50 or something. That is controversial.
Controversial about it. You're giving to Kanye. Kanye is your false god, so you give him to him. That's it.
Right.
Kim says that he
got into the pulpit pimp game, just like the rest of them.
Anytime you got DMX preaching,
didn't Eddie Long fill that church?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did. He filled that church. And why? I'm just going to take a vote here. I don't think it, and I know people ask for forgiveness, but I think from what I heard that, him getting into between them pearly gates of heaven, and even though I'm not going to be one to judge him, but I just don't think the angels is going to give him too many cards to say, come on in it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. I think it's between him and Mother. I think Mother Teresa is going to get the edge.
Did you hear DMX preach, S-Hacker? Did you hear him preach?
I did not, but DMX has been talking about, wanting to be a pastor for at least 10 years. He really has. So again, this is my thing. I don't know who is called to give the word, right? My skepticism would make me be very careful of people who say, yeah, I called my hotline for $29.99 and all your problems will be solved. No, I really, my faith doesn't work that way. Because if it was a hotline I could have called, would have called that number a long time ago.
Hey,
I'm more inclined to follow Chance the Rapper, I think.
I'm not following none of them. None of them. Not a
Exactly.
one of them. You know what? Listen,
Like,
I'm gonna go on the internet and pay my $15.95 and get my internet preaching license too. Just like my uncle did when in the old school days when you can go get you some mail order preaching license. And in fact,
exactly.
he married my cousin and her
Exactly.
husband and messed up their names. He didn't even know his own niece name. So,
You know.
and then he
But
called
yeah.
himself a preacher, and adultery was his first thing that he performed all the time.
All the time.
Again, man, everybody has their own different definition of faith, right?
Yep.
So, you go with yours, and hopefully that works out with you. And I'm gonna go with what I think I know, and let's see what happens.
That's right.
And speaking of Kanye and Kim, when they gonna give that baby a proper name? Don't come on talking about my name, talking about he's perfect, and try to be a play on words and talking about they named their baby perfect.
We're waiting to find out what the name will be.
You find out, tell me.
I mean, I'm just saying, when it comes out, I'm sure that we'll all be a little bit surprised. It'll be a little bit unconventional. Kim said they weren't going to say, say, name the kids anything like north or south or east or west or after any more states or cities. So,
Eclipse?
Everything's wide open after that. Who knows? It might be a normal name. Who knows? It might be.
Well, maybe he might, I don't know. Maybe he might name him like Donald as in the president.
Again, yeah.
Now,
it could be Eclipse or Neptune or John.
Whisper.
Yeah, again, I given them a variety,
We got Stormy. Well, we might as well get Tornado.
Yeah, Twister.
Yeah. That's the sister's daughter's name, Stormy. Well, you're talking about names. You talk about babies' names. We were all, happy that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle welcomed in a new baby, and we kind of waited for the name. And I think we all were just kind of like, okay, his name is Archie. So there's a lot of memes going around. Jughead, Archie, Veronica,
But most people don't know that in the UK, Archie is a very common name.
Yeah,
it's like
but it's Archibald. That's the common name. They didn't name the baby Archibald. They named the baby Archie.
Yeah, but there's a lot of people named Archie.
Archie.
If you go to the pubs, you find you an Archie there sitting in the corner.
Archie Bell and the Drells.
Yeah, again, if you say, hey, I'm going to buy Archie a drink, I'm buying every Archie a drink, you're going to be low on cash. Yeah. Yeah. And again, I am happy for her because, again, she has been she was on the show called Suits. I loved her character on that show. And I could not imagine that she and Prince Harry would ever connect. But again, love is a mysterious kind of thing. So I'm happy for them all. And again, he's the first child to have dual citizenship because, again, the fact that his mom is an American and the fact that, his dad is from the UK, he is the first child to have dual citizenship in the monarchy.
In order for that child to have dual citizenship, I believe she has to go to the embassy and file that citizenship.
Because she's still American. She hasn't given up her nationality.
No, she hasn't given
up. And again, just like an American citizen, if you have a baby outside of this country, that baby, again, like Ted Cruz. Ted Cruz was born in Canada, and he automatically in Canada had dual citizenship.
No, but Ted Cruz's parents,
presidency.
Ted Cruz's parents went to the American embassy to get Ted Cruz citizenship. That's they had to do. Mm-hmm. Now it's different if you're born in Germany, you're born in the air base, or you're born in Panama, you're born in an American hospital, right? Government U.S. facility there. Mm-hmm. But this baby, hey, the fact that his last name is Montalban Winsler means that he belongs to the palace. So
exactly.
I don't know what she's gonna do, but I know one thing. If she comes here with him, she better make sure he don't never leave her sight because he will deport him. She will deport him and throw him in a royal
cage.
Exactly.
Problem. Yeah, he's Caligula.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know,
Wow.
Caligula did everything under the sun to people who were not him, just for his own entertainment, and because he could.
Right.
He had the power to.
And then
You
I don't
know.
know if you've heard, but the right wing is very upset with Cory Booker because Cory Booker called bullshit on telling the right wing conservatives talking about we send our thoughts and prayers, which we know is double speak.
Hmm.
You know,
Are
you're
you talking about the shooting, the school shooting?
so
Yeah.
sad, too
Right.
bad. That's what.
Yeah. Basically, with my kid, I don't care. Basically, it's what they're saying.
Right. That's exactly what I'm saying. Because they don't
Yeah.
have thoughts and prayers about school shootings. Because if they did, they would do something about it. And they're empowered to do something about it. You know,
Exactly. They
that's the
really
whole
are.
thing. Oh, you take away my gun, I hunt. Hell, it ain't hunting that much. It's hunting season. Only time they're hunting is from September to December. That ain't but 3 damn months.
Exactly. Did you
That's
see
it.
that guy in LA that they had thousands of guns that they took from that house?
Yes.
I mean, they
Ooh,
were
All the pieces getting
laid
all laid
out.
out.
and you get thinking that every gun is worth at least $500.
Yeah.
Yes. I
He
mean,
had, he
I'd
had enough
never
for an army.
seen so many guns.
At
Yep.
least
And they're part of
$500.
some prominent family, right? Was the
Mhm.
Hearst family or as a prominent family? I
Yeah.
forgot the name of the family.
So he was
And
financing him
again,
an army. Who is he going to attack?
yeah,
You know?
again himself, because again, you can only shoot one gun at a time, really, for
Well, you
real.
can shoot two. You can be like two gun Pete.
Yeah, all right. And again, all I need is a baseball bat, or again, a David Slade Goliath with a slingshot. With all your many weapons, it's not about the amount of guns that you have; it's how accurate can you shoot one.
That's true. Hey, get you a bow and an
How
arrow. Get a
accurate can
crossbow.
you
It
shoot
works just as
one?
good too. It works better. You know. So we only got a
Getting
few minutes
rich.
left. This is our, our comeback 1 year video. We have some things that we want to do for the upcoming year. We're going to try to be a little bit more out there. We want people to subscribe and hit the bell. Subscribe and hit the bell. We're going to try to make that process a lot easier. I guess people are having hard times doing it. And we got personal goals, the things we want to do and achieve. So
Exactly.
we've been on, the past year fairly frequently, except for the last 3 weeks. We finally come back because we got a lot going on in our lives nowadays.
Right.
So we can't be as frequent as we normally be, but we will be here with frequency. So that's that. I know S Hacker, I know you into the security and maybe we can, if people have maybe security questions and how to secure their network, you can give them answers.
Or even not security questions, privacy questions. Because
Yeah,
again,
privacy questions.
Facebook and Google are collecting all this
And
information on
Sandra,
you.
maybe you can give them
Yeah.
some advice on just on life experiences. I mean, you've been through a whole lot, so I know you can give some advice, solicited and unsolicited. Experience.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna say, don't ask me anything because I'm busy. I got my plate is full. I'm just dealing with my family and me, and that is enough. So. And I'm having a hard time dealing with it. My goal is to be a philanthropist. So if you see me win the lottery, then hit me up. But until then,
I'm gonna hit you up.
I can't help you. So, until I win, I can't help you. So help me win. So I can help you. That's all I'm saying.
That's right.
Yeah, help me to help you. I got that.
Okay. So this is T the Man speaking for S Hacker and Sandra Tucker. Goodbye. Till next time. Very shortly, soon in the future. This is Lee Street Beat. Stay up and please pray for these people, these kids in these cages. Pray for their parents, people at the border. Help your neighbor because while it may not be happening to you, it could come upon you. And our strength is in numbers. And so, we always try to fight evil with good.
That's right.
And so, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna keep striking the good. We're gonna keep praying to the Lord to give us strength and to give us the tenacity of the battle evil. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to go out there. We're going to fight it. You know, there's going to be sacrifices. We're going to take hits. We're going to take losses, but we're going to keep going. So till then, bye-bye from the Street Beat.
Later.